Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Makes the quick grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Second down coming up. Looking to fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Lobos will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the New Mexico State Aggies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always... Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And I think QB's rushing, especially in the RPO game. You want to get that ball. Okay, I'm pulling it now. I got to throw a strike right now and get it on him. And you can tell, throws it to the left and doesn't get it to his wide receiver. It's just maybe a little bit of hurrying too much.
Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Flips it out to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. He's got the back in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Lobos are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Lewis. Oh, a lot of space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
He leaves it with his back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as...
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Oh, he's got some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Unloads it left. He's got it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind, but listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Quick release on the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
On 4th down, they could boot the field goal. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Lobos come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after it. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got him in the flat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take...
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. But a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the right. He's loose. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. They just keep firing. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play, and gets the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. The Lobos in the hurry-up. They'll try to get the first through the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Lobos looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It'd be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
The Lobos are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's got the tight end. At 40, there he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Lobos will punt this one away. Boy, they had a chance to... They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Fires one high and deep. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. They'll go right back to him. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's it for this period. New Mexico State has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They think there's room to run to the right here. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss. So they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just
reels it in down the left side. Turning it on. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. What a tough break, a potential tying score nullified by the penalty, and now they'll have to see if they can get it done again. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Tripped up for the tackle. The Lobos want to crank the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch called for and made. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Throws to the tight end. It's dropped and all. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires on the move. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Johnson wants to throw it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The Lobos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He spins that thing down the middle. And he's got it! Touchdown in the waning moments, and we're a deuce away from the tie.
Are you kidding me? Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
After the score, they need this two-point conversion to tie.
Military stun.
Looking to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Time is of the essence. Just under a minute to go as they line up for the onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
And how about that? That is why you practice onside kicks all season long, for this exact moment. They're able to execute it, they retain possession, and now a field goal puts them ahead late.
Snagged in the middle. It's Lewis. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Lobos headed quickly to the line. He'll do it himself on the draw. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Power football with the run. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the grab. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. They're in position to win it with a field goal. They got to spike it and stop the clock. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Timeout, New Mexico. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And it's good. He drove it through the uprights. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. And for this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Aloha. Welcome to paradise. Aiea, Hawaii, just outside of Honolulu and the home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. Snags a quick pass on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Lobos are in the hurry up. They'll run play action. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Johnson wants to throw it. Here's a heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's a seam wide open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Creates a little space. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it! Touchdown, New Mexico! Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Got his man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Johnson looking to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Lobos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. QB draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offense trying to catch him off guard a little bit, running that draw play, but the defense wasn't fooled. Everybody stayed in their lane, and they're able to get the tackle for loss.
Firing to the right, complete. They don't get nearly enough on third down. Fourth down coming from the 48. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Converts on fourth down, still going. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Lobos are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Lewis.
tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
A strike downfield. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be making...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable...
We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on fourth. They stop him short. Snags it quickly on the left. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Not able to pop the big return. And the Lobos buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Pulls and fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Give to the running back. Got enough for the first down. Knocked down at the 22. That's a first down, and they can still stop the clock. This will likely be the last play of the half. They're going to ride this running back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Set to kick it off.
And it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going for it all. Makes a grab down the middle. Off and running. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, New Mexico. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the...
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
They'll send the back in motion. Johnson looking to throw. And the gets home, they knock him down back at the 45. The Lobos will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
With the carry, it's the running back. Gain of 1.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Makes the score.
And 3 more on the board, and this...
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And the Lobos are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 13, on to kick it away.
Nice job to make the fair catch. This offense has it with really good field position. To the ground with the back. There he goes. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
At the 15-yard line.
The Lobos will hustle to the line.
Second down.
Johnson wants to throw it. Got his man in the middle. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense.
Six remain. Let's go, let's go.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's now second.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense got it. They're on the run. The 50. The 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Hawaii. Goes to the option. Quick toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Rush is on him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they've put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to University Stadium, home of the Lobos of the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Johnson looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Oh, they're after him! And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Lobos send out the punt unit. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So Colorado State's offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Off the RPO, complete.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic players.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Lobos will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll wave. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Going for the big play. It's caught. Racing down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Lobos.
Man, there was something going on that play between the quarterback and receiver. They were looking at each other. It was almost like they were smiling. The receiver's out to his right. He saw something he liked. He knew he had the post throw, and it was on. Shows you the speed, puts on the afterburners, accurate throw, and it's a touchdown.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Johnson wants to throw it. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Try and play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. A fair catch is called for. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
A loss of 8 yards on the play.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Hand off from the gun. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like you've got a great atmosphere today in Albuquerque. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at University Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Now the play fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And the defense drags him down. And the Lobos want to pick up the tempo. Johnson looking to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Goodness gracious. This is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some.
Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury time.
That's caught. It's Lewis. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Right on the money. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't. Off the play fake on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
30, New Mexico, 7.
As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Johnson wants to throw it. He's got it. And they're able to make the tackle. The Lobos are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's going to look for a man on third and short. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky.
He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. At the 20. Touchdown. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but